Hi everyone, my name is Mark Fuji. I'm the project manager for the School of Business Administration SBA remodel. Been at construction for over a year now, and we're about ready to finish the West renovation, where we can move the School of Business from the east half and move them over to the west half. And we plan to do that on October 26th and to the 29th or so. The other thing is that it's been officially named the Karl Miller Center. So we've done some graphics designs to try to figure out what the signage on the exterior of the building should say, how it should read Karl Miller Center, how many different places. So right now we're looking at the Broadway side of the building, 6th Avenue, and then also potentially the Harrison Street side of the building to have the sign Karl Miller Center. So our current construction that we are working on is the West renovation, and in there are several classrooms that we're creating a new classrooms for the School of Business, or general pool classrooms for the entire university. Some of the unique features of these classrooms are Tectum. It looks like shredded wheat. It's trying to mitigate a noise, and they'll be placed in the ceilings of these classrooms. Also, we're using perforated gypboard along the back sides of walls that absorbs more sound. And you'll notice that when you go in the classrooms right now, as they're constructed with this Tectum and the perforated gyp, these materials are able to absorb the sound. So we think they'll be great for classrooms, and looking forward to that. The other thing is, because we don't have lay-in ceilings, we have very tall ceilings in these classrooms and in the whole space. We just have little clouds of lay-in ceilings here and there to hide some utilities and absorb some sound, but we're trying to do a good job of laying all those utilities, keeping them square to each other, in line, and looking neat and tidy. So we were able to do a special test on the building. We called it building envelope commissioning. Contractor on this job is Skanska, and we want to make sure that the envelope is very tight, that no water is going to leak into the building. So we've had Skanska actually hire a company called QED to perform this test for us, where they'll spray water in this series of PVC pipe with holes in it against these samples of windows. And then we have a company called the Facade Group that actually does the commissioning of that. They make sure procedures are being followed, and they look at the results, they witness the test, they'll write a report about whether these tests pass or not. SRG Banish also is involved in selecting the windows.
I'm Ken Rocco. I'm a building enclosure commissioning agent from the Facade Group. So we were doing a water penetration resistance test on the Arcadia T500 curtain wall system with an inset CV200 operable vent. We tested the system to AMA 503 and ASTM E115 at 12 pounds per square foot, which equates to approximately a 68.5 mile an hour wind. We applied a test chamber to the inside of the specimen to pull the 12 pounds per square foot pressure, and had a spray rack on the outside providing approximately equivalent of 5 inches per square foot per hour of water. Thus far we've encountered 2 window systems or window punched openings that leak, and 1 that did not show any leakage, and we are about to test a 4th one.
I'm Louise Foster from SRG Partnership. I'm working on the construction administration for the School of Business. We've been working with Danish Arkitekten. We recently tested our windows, and the choice of windows for testing was actually driven by the Facade Group. Skanska had actually asked us if we could test specifically the 3rd floor, because they did not want to get a lift operator in and have to have testing up in the air, which one can understand to some respects. But we've got a fair amount of access to windows on the 3rd floor, both south facing and west facing. And Because of our first 2 fails, we have to do 2 more tests. By the time we got to our 3rd test, that same condition actually passed.
After we made the repairs from the 2 failed tests that we had, so it was really important that we go back and fix it, and we were able to fix it and retest, confirm that the fixes were actually fixed everything. And we did a 2nd test for the window envelope. Everything passed the next time. We tested 6 windows, 4 on the 3rd floor, 2 on the 2nd floor, and they all passed, and so we're confident all the windows on the West Renovation will be watertight and we won't have any problems in the future.